Today at similarity in terms of the ratios when we deal with perimeter and area. In these two similar shapes here, we would have a similarity ratio if we set them up small over small, mid over middle, and big over big. Each fraction reduces to 1/3. That is what we call our similarity ratio in those similar shapes. If we were to add up perimeters, we would get 12 over 36, and it reduces to the exact same fraction. The similarity ratio ends up being the exact same for perimeter. If I do the area of these, the area of the triangle, I get 6 for the first one, 54 for the second one. That gives us 1 over 9, which if I simplify that, or I don't want to simplify it, I mean, I can rewrite that as 1 over 3, that whole thing, squared. So what we can notice out of this is in general form, this formula right here, that the similarity ratio equals a number, the perimeter ratio of those triangles is the same number, the area ratio of those two triangles would be that ratio squared. And this should make sense because this would be something like meters squared, and these two would be both meters. So when you have a unit that's squared, that means the ratio should also be squared. So let's look at what we have as an example for how to do this. So the area here, we have an area of 4 and an area for the other triangle of 36. That means our fraction is 4 over 36 for the areas. Remember, that's the area, so that's what r squared should be. So to figure out what r is, our regular similarity ratio, take the square root of the fraction, the square root of the top, and the square root of the bottom, 2 over 6. Well, I can even reduce that if I wanted to be 1 over 3. So our similarity ratio is 1 over 3. Our perimeter ratio is the same as the similarity ratio, 1 over 3. So what that means is now, if I knew the perimeter of the first triangle was 3, and I wanted to know what is the perimeter of triangle XYZ, what I would set up here would be, I would set up the first fraction, the ratio that we're using, which is 1 over 3, small triangle over big triangle, so that means ABC to XYZ. So if ABC is 3, I don't know what XYZ is, that's my unknown. Cross multiply, and I get 9 equals X. So the perimeter of that one should be 9 as a result. There you have it, how to use our ratios for similarity, for perimeter and area of shape.